Did Pat Garrett really shoot Billy the Kid? Or did the infamous outlaw manage to cheat death again? This question has been the subject of debate among historians and enthusiasts of Western culture for more than a century. The official account tells us that on the night of July 14, 1881, Sheriff Pat Garrett shot and killed Billy the Kid in Fort Sumner. The story goes that Garrett, on a mission to bring the kid to justice, tracked him down to Fort Sumner. In the darkness of the night, it is said that Garrett stumbled upon Billy the Kid in a dark room. Without a moment's hesitation, Garrett supposedly drew his gun and fired the fatal shot. But this account, despite being widely accepted, raises more questions than it answers. For starters, there's the conspicuous absence of concrete evidence. No photographs of Billy the Kid's body were taken, an odd omission given the notoriety of the outlaw. Then there's the lack of reliable eyewitnesses. The people who claim to have seen the body were either friends of Garrett, thus having a stake in corroborating his story, or others whose views were questionable at best. Furthermore, the narrative that Billy the Kid was killed in a dark room has drawn skepticism. Some argue that it would have been nearly impossible for Garrett to accurately identify, let alone shoot, Billy the Kid in such conditions. This ambiguity, coupled with the lack of physical evidence and reliable eyewitnesses, has given birth to a plethora of conspiracy theories. These theories suggest that Billy the Kid might have escaped that night, tricking Garrett and the law once again. After all, the Kid was known for his cunning and ability to evade capture. Reports of Billy the Kid's sightings after his supposed death have only thickened the shroud of mystery. Tales of the Kid's survival have been passed down through generations, with whispers of sightings that suggest he might have escaped his supposed end. Two notable claims have particularly stirred the pot of controversy. First, there's John Miller, a man from Arizona who, until his death in the 1930s, insisted that he was the real Billy the Kid. He even claimed to bear the Kid's distinctive gunshot wounds. Then, we have Ollie Brushy Bill Roberts from Texas. Brushy Bill came forward in the 1950s, asserting that he was the infamous outlaw, having lived under an alias for decades. He sought a pardon for his past crimes, a request that was ultimately denied. However, despite these intriguing stories, concrete proof remains elusive. While some details from their accounts match known facts about the Kid, inconsistencies and lack of corroborating evidence have left historians skeptical. Some believe these men were merely seeking fame or a strange form of redemption. Others think they may have been victims of mistaken identity, or perhaps they were telling the truth. The lack of definitive proof leaves the door wide open to speculation. Could Billy the Kid have lived on under a different identity? This question continues to fuel debates and fan the flames of mystery surrounding one of the most iconic figures of the American Wild West.